client delivery issues streamlined.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm practicing my golf swing to Gemini. My starter is going to be when I get an email. This is Google Gemini. It's kind of like ChatGPT, but it's native to Gmail, Google Drive, Google Meet, basically every Google app you're probably already using. We're going way beyond writing an email because I know learning all these AI tools can be so overwhelming. So I boiled everything important about Gemini into 3 levels. So by the end of this video, you won't just know how to use Gemini, you'll know how to make it part of how you already work and how to make it do some of that work for you. Okay, we need a quick win, so I'll show you how to try it out without any setup required. 5-second tour, past chats on the left, and here's where you write your prompt, and your outputs show up here. Now, what can Gemini work with exactly? Well, obviously, you can just type into it. Though honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Gemini for writing specifically. Like, it's so stubborn, like I'll tell it to remove 2 sentences, and then the next 2 versions still has them. So it's just faster to write my own email sometimes. You can also upload documents or add from Drive, like if a client sends you a multiple page brief, drop it in, then summarize it. Those are obvious, but most people don't even know you can do these next stuff. So you know how some things you just end up doing on paper, like tracking mileage or receipts you need to submit for reimbursement. Instead of manually adding all of that up or type it out one by one. So I have these receipts here, and I took a photo earlier, and just dropping it into Gemini. And it did all that for me. Also, it's 2026, so we should know by now that we still need to verify, but at least most of the manual part is gone. Obviously, this also works for handwritten notes, a whiteboard from a meeting, a form someone handed you. But what about actually practicing something before you do it for real? So let's say you're a freelancer and you have a discovery call tomorrow, right? And you want to practice, but you feel embarrassed to practice with someone. That's exactly what Gemini Live can do for you.
Thanks for making time to connect today.
Hey Madison, how's it going?
Just looking forward to seeing how we might get these client delivery issues streamlined.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was looking at the form that you filled out. Some issues around like onboarding. So I'm just curious if you could tell me more about that. It's a good simulator.
To make the approach even stronger, you could briefly ask about their specific goals for the solution before jumping into the examples.
But it's not just calls or cold calls. Like you can do this for job interview, learning a new language, negotiating something, anything where you need someone who responds in real time. But there's one thing I noticed. Bonjour, je suis débutant en français et je voudrais pratiquer parle avec vous, s'il vous plaît.
Qu'est-ce que tu as mangé de bon pour le petit déjeuner? Des céréales, des fruits, du pain?
J'ai mangé
C'est un bon début. Et qu'est-ce que tu as mangé? Du pain avec du beurre?
So when I pause to think, it sometimes assumes that I'm done and then it cuts in. So if you need a second mid-sentence, it doesn't always wait for you, unlike ChatGPT's real-time voice, I find. But the next one is my favorite. So the client loved the pitch, and they just invited you to golf next week. Problem is, you've never golfed in your life, and you really don't want to embarrass yourself. I'm uploading this clip of me practicing my golf swing to Gemini. Well, TBD if I actually improve, but it's really cool, especially for people who can't afford a golf coach, especially at a moment's notice. Like, this could genuinely change how fast you learn something. Okay, great. You didn't embarrass yourself in golf the other day, and now you're deeper into the project, looking into user research, competitor analysis, meeting transcripts. So just pulling all of the relevant NotebookLM notebooks into Gemini, so they can talk to each other, or rather use all of those as a knowledge source to ask questions from. But you're probably wondering, when do you use Gemini versus NotebookLM? Well, if you want depth and accuracy within specific sources, use NotebookLM. If you want breadth, speed, and flexibility across everything, Gemini. And if you want both, attach your NotebookLM notebooks directly into Gemini, and it's just the best of both worlds. And that's all the Gemini inputs. But everything we just did, you had to come to Gemini, so I'm going to show you how it connects with other Google tools you're probably already using every day. All right, now that you know what Gemini can work with, intermediate is where it starts doing the heavier work with you. So remember how I said that Gemini is native to Gmail, Google Docs, Drive, Meet. This is what I meant. So you're deep in the project, emails are piling up. Okay, so there's 51 emails on this thread. And look, I didn't even ask it to do anything here. It already summarized this thread for me right at the top. It just does that automatically. I didn't have to set it up, but you can also ask it things. So for my emails in this thread, instead of searching manually, you can just ask. So you have a client meeting, and instead of furiously taking notes the whole time, so Gemini, if you turn it on, can run in the background here. You can ask Gemini directly in the meeting, and here's where you enable taking notes and transcribing word for word if your organization doesn't have that on default already. So let's try it out. So all the attendees in the meeting will get a reminder that Gemini will take notes when they join. And when they join, they also get reminded that Gemini is taking notes. And on settings, you'll see more details about where the notes will be sent to, notes length, and exactly how it will synthesize it into summary, details, next steps, and decisions. So you're actually present in the meeting. And that transcript, it goes straight into Docs. So now you have this long meeting transcript, and you need to pull something specific out of it. So I wanted to assist me in organizing quotes. It reads the whole document and pulls exactly what you need. If you're in charge of a project, you need to track the costs, and you don't want to spend 20 minutes on formulas. Just copy pasting the table it generated earlier for the receipts, then adding a prompt. Suggesting a plan and prompts you to add sources if you want, and I'm just approving it. Then it's working on creating a table, and it's ready. These are the details, and this is the output. Formula is there. Just checking the conditional formatting, and it's there. So this is obviously basic spreadsheets and formulas, but you get the idea. So let's say kickoff call is coming up and you need a simple deck to run the meeting. So I'm asking it to build a slide deck. Different options here, but I'm selecting presentation. Then I'm specifying the structure that I want. And unlike with Google Sheets, this one's asking me specific questions before moving forward instead of just asking for me to approve it. Then approving it. And now it's generating. And they're ready. And this is the output. And then it's great that we can edit it directly. As usual, you direct and it does the first draft. And that's the thing about all of these, right? You're not going to Gemini. It's already there where you're working. So far, Gemini has been saving you minutes, but what I'm about to show you saves you hours. So you're building a content strategy for the client. And before you make any recommendations, you need to know what's actually working right now. And normally that's an evening of work at least. Selecting deep research, and then typing my prompt. Generating a research plan, and it wants me to check the plan. So that took a few minutes, but what came back is a report to start with. Again, always verify things, check the sources yourself, etc. But yes, deep research was actually a gateway for me out of ChatGPT and into exploring other AI tools. So that's great. So now you have this deep research report, and maybe you've added, deleted, or edited it after reviewing it. But let's be real, no client or senior leadership would read this beautiful report. Clicking create here, which is one way to access Canvas, then selecting infographic. Nice, so that was pretty fast. That took like 15 seconds. But yeah, this is now literally presentable, like the client will actually pay attention. But Canvas isn't just for turning deep research reports into visuals. So selecting Canvas from the prompt bar here, asking it to build a simple content calendar my client can interact with. Because you can also use it to build things from scratch. Whoa, that's so cool. I mean, you probably need to test and refine to see if it's actually functional, but that's pretty awesome. And it's not just quizzes, apps, and infographics. You can also just write in here. Asking it to draft a project summary. Instead of copying Gemini's output into a doc and editing it and going back and forth, I can just work directly here. Right, there's formatting, change length, change tone, and here's the suggest edits. Applying all edits. Then I can export to docs after. But at some point though, you do want to dig deep and actually really understand, let's say, an industry or a category you're working with. That's where guided learning comes into play, which is basically ChatGPT's study mode version of Gemini. Selecting guided learning here and typing. Because let's say your next client is a wine brand and you know nothing about wine. Trying it out. Instead of getting a wall of information right away in one go, it's actually asking me a question, letting me engage, increasing the chances of all of it being retained in my brain. Because obviously, the more you understand the client industry, the better your recommendations are. And then there's something that I think most people know about. You know, you can also generate images directly inside Gemini. I like to look at random houses for sale sometimes and challenge myself to see how I would furnish a room or do renovations just for gigs, especially if sometimes photos have furniture in it. So I'd like to visualize removing those for my plan. It's just so fun. And then video. I've never really used this, so I wanted to try it out. So there's lots of styles in here, and you can upload a reference photo, pick your aspect ratio. I tried this out before where I selected cut paper style and the prompt is my name. And then this was the generated video. It spelled my name incorrectly. It had one job. Anyways, I think it still is really cool. Oh, and apparently you can generate music directly inside Gemini now. And I've never used this one as well. There's 16 styles to choose from, and there's bad music. So I tried it out and selected bad music and wrote a basic prompt. This is a few seconds of the results.
I am the static on the.
So that's intermediate. But everything we just did, you still had to ask for it. You still initiated every single thing. Pro is where that changes because Gemini can start working without you asking. So now that you know how to make Gemini part of how you already work, Pro is where it starts doing some of that work for you. So you're a few weeks into the project, you have a team, a designer, maybe a copywriter, and every time you brief them on a new campaign, you spend 1 to 2 hours writing it out properly so they don't come back with multiple questions. That's what Gems can fix. Opening Gems here. And Google already pre-made some of these, so we have Brainstormer, Career Guide, Copy Creator, Outreach Specialist. These are worth exploring, but I want to build my own for something specific. Clicking New Gem and naming it Designer Brief. writing the instructions. And this is basically telling Gemini exactly how I want every brief structured, right? The header, the sections, the format, so it's consistent. No knowledge files here. I'm going to attach context in the actual chat depending on the project. And save. Okay, so now I can use that gem for all designer briefs for all of my clients. So let's say I have an e-commerce brand client. Opening the gem, then attaching a meeting transcript here from a campaign brainstorming sessions I did with my team this week. And that's the brief from a messy transcript in a consistent format for all my clients. The structure is there every time without starting from scratch. But you still have to open gems. You still initiate, right? Scheduled actions is where Gemini just does things. Going on settings, then scheduled actions. So there's all these pre-made ones. New action, naming it, and adding instructions and setting the frequency. Now every Sunday at 8 a.m., the trend updates show up as an unread chat here in the sidebar. That's the difference between gems and scheduled actions. Gems you initiate, but faster because context is saved. Scheduled actions, Gemini initiates on a schedule, then it's for simple and single tasks. But if you want something more complex, multiple steps, multiple apps, that's Google Workspace Studio. So this is the one that I've been building toward this whole section. It lets you build automations across all your Google apps in plain English. No code needed. Opening Workspace Studio. So you can see there are already some pre-built flows to get started with, but I want to build one from scratch. These are all the starters or triggers available, and these are the steps or actions available. So let's say a client sends me an email. Maybe it's with a feedback. Maybe it's also connected to some updates. And it gets buried. You miss it, and you also miss the action items in it. So my starter is going to be when I get an email. And then my first step, ask Gemini. And just turning off the web search for this one. The final step, create a task in Google Tasks, adding what Gemini created as a variable, and just crafting the task details here. And let's do a test run. So when a client sends me an email, Gemini reads it, pulls out what I need to do, and automatically creates the tasks.